topic we were going defensively. How would if you were Steve Kerr,
what would you do?
Tyronn Lue, defensively. And I start with the if I was Tyronn Lue's one against.
For y'all that don't know, Tyronn Lue, Cavs coach.
Cavaliers coach. And we've been talking about it all season. You remember when I was last year when Houston played San Antonio in the second round, I ran into George Lucas and I'm asking him, John Lucas.
John Lucas. Was it John? I thought it was the coach for
yeah, he had no, he had a son that played for Chicago.
Oh, okay, actual John Lucas. I thought you were talking about somebody else. My bad.
Yeah. So, and I got a picture with him, and I'm just asking him, because he's the player development coach for Houston. And I was asking him, I'm like, Coach, like, why do y'all switch so much defensively? And he said, because we don't want to get out of rotation. But back in the day, rotation means that you get over that pick.
Get over the pick. Hedge.
Like,
hedge the screen, and get back.
Exactly. So
like,
it's like and I understand the floor is more open and you got a lot of more room to work. Yeah. But you gotta work. Dellavedova will get over them picks.
Every time. And you would see Tristan hedge it and get back. But
what? And then like
that's basic fundamental basketball,
man.
It's on me.
And it's on you. The only because like no, it's on me.
Well,
I played this. I only got 3 games. I played Big 4. Did you play that?
Oh yeah, that's my fault. I wasn't trying to cheat.
But yeah, like I just don't get it how like the game done changed so much where everybody's doing the same thing. Like what happened? Like is this something like I got chopping it up with school, shout out to school, and he was saying like it's something that we don't know that.
There's a reason.
Like because the entire league is doing like what do they know that we don't?
I think it's the mentality of the players. Like guys don't play defense as much and are lazy. To me, like let's be real. Like there's a lot of lazy guys. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like there's a lot of guys who are lazy, and they don't want to get through those screens. And you know, like, man, if he's going to have to run and get through that screen, that's going to mess up this, that's going to mess up that. Get through the screen. Get through the screen. Because you're putting people in matchup problems. I'm sorry to interrupt you, but
no, you're good because like think about the Warriors against Houston. If Clay could get over them peaks, they wouldn't have that trouble that they was having with Shea. With Clay was happening.
At all. I think I should have played that. Good play.
They wouldn't have had that trouble.
None.
Because they know, and then of course teams know, and then that's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to go out to the weekend to jail.
And who is that on Golden State? On defense?
Oh, it's Steph.
Oh, okay.
This one, that's Steph.
He is.
And it's just like
gets exposed every game.
Yeah.
Every game. As they should. So you're talking defensively as Tyloo, like what would you do?
I'm still with the Cavs. To finish off the defensive possession, like you gotta keep rotating, like 2 or 3 times. Like you know they've moved the ball, so you're gonna have to rotate 3-4 times in one possession.
Wait, so are you?
I'm still on the Cavs with Tyronn Lue.
What you would do to
okay. So you still got like you gotta drill and say, like, hey, we need the.
Which you should have to. Like you guys are millionaires. Rotate.
LeBron, it starts with you.
It starts with
you.
Easily.
And to end that defensive possession, no offensive rebound.
None. They shouldn't, and they shouldn't. Golden State shouldn't have that advantage.
And I know, like, the Celtics was a bigger team, so they were getting.
And they were physical, and they're very scrappy. Like, they don't give up.
But I don't.
Much love to the Celtics for that.
These are 2 different teams. Like,
Celtics
team. Yeah.
You had young, hungry guys that are scrappy. They're trying to get their big payday. Like, Golden State, you already got your big payday. You're a 2-time champ.
Yeah.
KD 1 time, but like, Golden State's a 2-time champ. Yeah. No, that's real.
That's what I would do with guard. I don't think this is what I think they're gonna do. I think they're gonna try to get the ball out of KD's hands.
Yeah.
I don't know if I would double him just have LeBron.
Deny.
Put him straight up.
Yeah. And deny, like, don't, like, make it harder on him. Like, make it harder for him to
And I know, like, this is
KD. Easier said than done. Even for LeBron. Like, KD, it's unfair, man. He's so tough to guard, man. Handle, can shoot it, is quick. He's 6'11", even though he's like mentioning he's 6'9", he's like 6'11", 7 feet. Yeah. It's unfair. It's unfair for any. You put a big man on him, mismatch. You put a wing on him, mismatch. You put anybody on, it's a mismatch. It's a mismatch. It's a mismatch. Even though I love you, bro, like that's a mismatch. Like KD.
Hey, you know what I would love to see in their prime against KD? You already know. The best.
Scotty?
No. Marlon and Chris.
Oh.
Yeah.
But you know what? I think
I think Scotty would be
I think Scotty would be better because Ron Artest, even though like he's one of the greatest defenders to ever play the game, one of the best defenders I've seen play against LeBron, like give him fits. But I think in KD's quickness and his length, I think it would still be a mismatch against Ron Artest. As great as Ron Artest was, two-time defensive?
2 times.
Yeah, like that would still be a mismatch. I think Scotty with, even though like him and Scotty are both 6'8", but Scotty's quickness and Scotty's ability to be able to guard point guards, that matches up well against KD. But if KD can get his shot off, it's still unfair. It's unfair. Because he's 6'11", 7 feet shooting from up here. Like LeBron's contesting here. KD's shots right. Like KD just sees a rim. He just sees a rim. For mine, if I was Tyronn Lue, I would look at, so when we talk about weak links on offense, defense, I would look at, and Houston did it a little bit, but I've always like thought this about them. Draymond Green's gonna beat me. If Draymond Green can beat me 4 times, shake the team's hand to leave. Because I don't want KD beating me. I don't want Steph beating me. I don't want Clay beating me. Because they can beat me. They can win. And pause when I'm saying that that many times. But they can win. Yeah. Like, they can win the game. Like, KD and Steph can have subpar games and Clay can go off. And Steph can have subpar games, KD go off. Vice versa. Like, if Draymond can be the guy to send us home because he's going off averaging 30 points a game on us, I'm shaking their hand and I'm taking that L. But I don't feel like I want to let any of those other guys be that guy.
Yeah, Houston was doing it a little bit, but even with that in spurts, even with Draymond butt naked wide open, he still wouldn't shoot that.
But that's what I'm saying. I want the ball in his hands, and of course, like Draymond is a good decision maker, playmaker, things of that sort. But it's just like he reminds me of, and he's a little bit better. He's a better shooter, but like how Rondo was with the Celtics.
Yeah.
They were so stacked. But then at the same time, even though I'm letting Draymond win the game, that doesn't mean I'm not boxing Draymond out. I'm not contesting him when he goes to the basket. But I want you shooting that shot. My rotation is for Draymond to shoot that shot. I want Draymond to beat us every single time. Like, he has to be the guy to make those shots. I mean, you've seen mistakes. Of course, like that Houston, that was a tough where he slipped and lost the ball. Like, that was tough. I'm not going to say Draymond's doing that all the time. But I'd rather him be that guy. Also, again, like you said with the switches, stop all this switching. Like, stop all this switching. Play defense. Get down in the stance. Play defense.
Yeah.
Just play defense. Because then you have guys like Kevin Love that are going to get exposed, you know, when he plays on defense. And he's trying, but he's going to get exposed. No switching, but I want Draymond to win. I want him to be the guy to decide to win. Like, he needs to end up MVP if y'all going to beat us for us to lose this series.
Yeah.
Hands down. Then I want George Hill. George Hill, you're picking up Steph full court. Picking him up full court. If he doesn't have the ball, you're standing next to him. Do like double-to-double. And you're more athletic and in better condition than him. And longer arms than him. And you know what I mean? You have all the tools. Pick him up full court, make him frustrated. Because we've seen when Steph has somebody physical with him, he does not like it. If somebody is like a gnat and just keeps messing with him the whole game, Steph is not Steph.
Yeah.
But when you let Steph get any kind of look at that basket, he's catching the ball easy, he's coming off screens easy, Steph is going to torch you. He is going to torch you. So I need that George Hill aggression, him picking up. Throw different bodies at KD. Now I know there's not a lot of options. You got Bron, Jeff Green's not a great defender, but I want Jeff Green thrown at him.
Just to give him like
just different looks. Yeah. Different looks. Clay, I'm putting a guy who can chase him. Kyle Korver. He can run the whole time. Just chase him. Now, we're not expecting Korver to lock down, and that's not what's going to happen. But just chase him around off those screens. Chase him the whole game. Make him tired. But those are my keys for Tyronn Lue.
Well, like even with that, what you think the biggest advantage that the Golden State do have, like if you go like fast break points or
man, where do they not have an advantage?
Yeah, bro? Like, and then even with that the 3-point line, what's crazy is that during the season, Cavs hit more threes.
But guys ain't showing up in the playoffs.
Exactly.
Like that's, I mean, like. And I'll shout out, this is somebody's name you will hear on the show, I think pretty regular, Shannon Sharp. Guys, just do your job. Like, that was one of the realest things I heard him say. Do your job. Nobody's asking, did I ask George Hill to average 25? When has he ever done that? Kevin Love to average 30? When has he done that?
You tell him go do open heart surgery?
Right? Like, I just asked you to do, what'd you do in the regular season? Do that now, then LeBron can step his game up, take it to another level, and if you average a couple more points a game, great. But like, it'd be a totally better position than what they're going in the game right now with. What are your keys for Steve Kerr defensively to do against the Cavs? That's 10.
Do against the Cavs to where like they're just not giving like the Cavs any chance of winning. What's crazy about theirs is like even if say George Hill has the ball, they can't do what Houston did, where you got two perimeter dudes where alright, we're gonna put this dude in the pick, and then like he's gonna be like him. Like the only dude you could really say that about is LeBron. And if LeBron try to get to the post, that's a lot of help that's gonna come.
Yeah.
So like, and it's tough. Like, of course, you would say that on the perimeter, like offensively, James Harden, CP3 are better handlers than LeBron.
Oh yeah, easily.
Yeah.
Easily.
So like
that's
LeBron, like even with that, like Messi just getting it and just going by Steph. Which is like easier said than done. But like if he get in that post, like it's gonna be hard to like single out Steph this year. It's just gonna be tough to do that.
I think looking at it like they did last year, one of the big things that they did is screen and roll. But LeBron rolled to the top of the key. But he just rolled to the top of the key, and he had him ISO, and he can still create. Yeah. I still think that avenue was still there, but like you said, you don't have that second guy where it's like, well, crap, like, they can help off.
Yeah.
They can help off, but like you said, LeBron's got to get it and go. And I know it's not on there, but we're going to talk about, like, a quick offensive keys. Offensive keys for both teams. Yeah. But yeah, back to the others. And Steve Kerr.
And Steve Kerr, a lot of their defensive troubles come is when they just turning that ball over. Man. And they giving and I call these like these run backs. Yeah. Like, you know, like when you throw, like when a quarterback throw an interception, he take it back.
Yeah,
that's what it was.
Getting these pick sixes on the run.
That's what it is. Pick sixes. That's what I'm saying.
I mean, like great defense makes a great offense. Yeah. Like you call it a turnover, they can't get back and adjust. Now matchups are mixed up. You got this person on this person, and I mean it.
But like I just don't with Steve Kerr and his defensive schemes, like with them rotating multiple times, like who really gonna hurt them besides LeBron? Like we gotta see somebody.
I mean the only way I can see it is like if there was a switch and like Kevin Love had stuff in the post. Like that's the only way.
And then like even with when they won it, J.R. Smith. When Steph was on him, he was taking it to the basket. He was creating.
And that's the thing with JR, man. Like he kills me on that. Like JR, you can do that all the time, and he does it. Like he falls in love with the three, and we'll talk about that when we talk about. Do
you think this first game gonna tell us a lot, or it's gonna go game by game?
It's gonna go game by game, man. It's game by game, adjustment by adjustment.
So do you believe in like the momentum stuff? Like when the team had the momentum, because like Houston had the momentum. Of course,
CP3 went down, so that killed the momentum. You know what I mean? I do believe in momentum, but I only believe in momentum with certain players and their mindsets. Momentum, you know what I mean? Because some players are just so strong-minded. Like Cass can go home 0-2, and LeBron will be like, "Cool, we're going back to my house." Because guess what, guys? Did we forget? Like with all these narratives, did we forget when someone like wins 2-0 at home? They did what they were supposed to do. You protected your home court. Right? Like, that's what you're supposed to do. You did your job, you showed up, you protected home court. Then you got to go on the road here. Now, in this case, of course, Golden State is very talented. But I'm saying in the same fact, like with all series, people are like, oh, they're up 2-0, it's over. No, it's not, people. Know the game. It's a series. Yeah. It's best of 4. It's best of 4. We've seen it when Cavs came back 3-1. They were down 3-1. What I kept telling people, it's called me crazy. I was like, just play one game at a time. Just like they went up 3 games, it wasn't at one time, it was one game at a time. You can come back one game at a time, but you have to have people mentally strong enough, which with this Cavs team, I don't see that mental toughness. So they go down 3-1, like, I'm going to try to believe, but it looks like a wrap. You know what I'm saying? But if you have mentally tough enough people that can show up and do things, take it one game at a time. In games when we used to play, what is it? It's one play at a time. One play at a time. You're like, let's not create a turnover. Like, let's create a turnover on defense. Let's get a good shot down here. Like, and it averages out.
And like, even they were ranked 29th in the regular season, but man, they defense been
way better.
Way better.
But them being 29th, it was lack of effort, right? It got better once they had to trade. So much stuff going on in the locker room with Isaiah Thomas coming back and all that. Like, just so much drama going on. But at the same time, again, I'm a LeBron James fan. But it starts with the top, man. Like, he's the leader. He's a leader. When you have a good leader, people gonna get in line behind you. But if you're kind of like, dang, man, like, if you don't believe, why are they gonna believe? Just like when you look at 2 seasons ago, when who was it? Was it DeMar DeRozan and them? They didn't believe they were gonna win. Yeah. They didn't believe. They were just like, dang, yeah, LeBron James is great, and they like conceded. Like, well, what else are we supposed to do? Paul Millsap said that one time in the series with Utah. And he saw the game left, and he was saying it was over.
Yeah, they just too good.
They're too good with a game left. Like, if the leader, like the coach or the leader, don't believe, it's over. It's over. So, Brian, you gotta be that guy. But your keys for Steve Kerr, you got all yours in?
Yeah. It doesn't matter like with the rotation, anything. You just keep doing your rotation and just don't let post step in the post with a LeBron or a Kevin Love.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Man, I look at, to me, if I was Steve Kerr, get it out of LeBron's hands. Make it tough as you can for him. Get it out. Make these other, just like I said with the Draymond, make the rest, anybody on the Cavs team, I don't care who it is, make them beat me. Make them win the game. Yeah. Make them take over. Because no faith in other guys doing that.
Yeah.
Like if Kyrie was still there, then like, I can see Kyrie doing it. I can't see, and I like Kevin Love. Even though he gets a lot of like knocks from people, I like Kevin Love. I don't see him doing that. LeBron James is the end-all be-all of them winning this series. Like, he has to take over and play and put up some like stupid like wilt numbers, like, you know what I mean, like record book type numbers to have a chance to win. So I'm getting it out of LeBron James' hand. He gets it. I'm sending a double team. I'm denying. I'm putting guys on him. I'm giving him so many different looks. Draymond at one time, of course, KD at certain times. Even that sometimes I'll put Clay on him, even though LeBron is like stronger. I'm putting different guys to give you different looks to make it tougher. You're getting double team when you get it. I'm not letting you post up. When you catch it in the mid post, double team is coming. Because you just don't know if guys on that Cavs team are even going to show up enough. And I don't even show up like, hey, like, let me come out here and I'm just hooping and putting up shots and making all these great shots. Show up enough to be like, oh, LeBron's getting doubled by my man. Let me flash to the middle so I can get a wide open shot. Let me cut to the basket. That's a dang shame that you don't even know if guys are going to do that. on offense. So if I'm Steve Kerr, keep it out Bron's hands. And of course, rotations like they do, you know they're going to show up and do that. One of the best help side teams you've seen since the Spurs. Like, they're going to rotate, but keep it out of LeBron James' hands.
Yeah.